Hi, my name is Chris, and this is my first video in regards to being homeless. It's kind of hard for me to say it, but I guess I'm getting used to it. Just want to put this out there because there's not a lot of videos, and I don't see why there should be videos about being homeless. I mean, it's not something to really show off, I guess, but I guess it's a way to cope with it because it's a hard realization. So this first video is gonna suck. It's my first. I hate being on camera. I hate being the center of attention. I hate being, I don't know, like the center of attention. So this is really weird to me. But I really wanted to get my vlog this. It's a video vlog, whatever. Because like I said, it's tough being homeless, I guess. It's tough saying it and imagine being it. Not a lot of people will experience it through their life. And that's a good thing, I guess. But there's a lot in other countries, and there's a lot of people here in the U.S. that are homeless. And so about me, I'm from Texas. I grew up in West Texas in a small town called Brownfield. The color Brownfield. People confuse it for Brownsville, but it's Brownfield. And grew up there, finished high school, came to Dallas. So I was 18. Started working with a doctor here in Plano. And then I've just done my thing. I'll get into more details in my later videos. There's kind of like an intro video, just to kind of start, because I was trying so many things, like how I could start, like if I was going to do like a faceless, and so I really wanted to do a faceless one, but if I want it to be real instead of me doing a faceless one. And I'll go faceless sometimes where I'm showing you where I'm at and what I'm doing, but so anyways, this is my intro. So yeah, I ended up being with my partner 5 years, like I said, and we he abruptly left, and it's a he. Yeah, I'm gay or homosexual, LGBT, whatever you want to call it. So he ended up leaving in May, and he was supporting me, and he was okay with me not working for like a year while I was in school. And then even recently, I wanted to work because I'm used to being self-sufficient. Like before I met him, throughout my whole life, I worked since I was 12 years old. I would help my grandpa he had to own some cotton fields, and I would help him every summer to help my mom because she was a single mom. So I've been working since I was 12 years old, so I don't mind working. I don't want y'all to think that I'm some bum. But even if, well, I was going to say, even if you're a bum, you shouldn't judge people, because, being a bum, you shouldn't be a bum. I mean, there's so much to do in life. Learn something, work gives you a sense of meaning. Be a productive citizen in, society where you can contribute to something, I always think, how am I going to leave this earth? What kind of legacy am I going to leave? If I die tomorrow, I'll be called a bum, because, everybody has that preconceived notion of what a homeless person is. But anyway, so yeah, I don't want you to think I'm a bum. Like, I worked up until 2021 when I was furloughed. So I was in school. I'm trying to get into law school. Just the death of my mom, and then my brother, and then my dad. They all died from COVID. It just hit me, and then, I wasn't even able to go see my mom when she died, talk to her. My brother either. My mom died in November, and then my brother died going to her funeral, which sucked. I told him to stay here, but he went ahead and went to go to the funeral. He'd done all the arrangements and stuff, and then When he came back, he called me. He said he has COVID, and he had got sick, and it was a month after my mom died, and then he died. So, anyways, I've just been dealing with that. I wasn't able to go. I didn't go to the funeral because of COVID. That sucks, and I still haven't went to go see my mom. It's just things been. Anyways, and sorry if I say anyways. I'll try to be more better on that. But yeah, here I am here now. So yeah, so my partner left, and he left me to fend for myself pretty much. He gave me about 2 months to get together, but I was still depressed. We suffer for depression. Like before this, like I can say that I've never really been depressed, but now I can say I've been depressed, and I know how it feels. And that's not to say that I was discounting people's symptoms or their health, but then I don't want to discount people's. Just don't discount mental health. Mental health. I always said the brain is such a powerful thing. The brain will make people do. People can do, men can do, and women can do horrible things to people, and humans do very bad things to each other. It sucks, but the mind is what controls it all, like what we do. So I always say the mind is the most powerful thing in the world. Like, when you really think about it, like it can sway whole societies into, I guess, extreme. Germany, what is it called? During World War II, Holocaust. Just one guy speaking up can sway a whole nation to do what they did. So, yeah, I think it's a powerful thing. Anyways, what was I freaking to say? I think about shit too much. So, anyways, yeah, depression. Like, I know how it feels to be depressed, to have anxiety. Like, if you never had an anxiety attack, I want to describe it as, imagine not having any arms or legs, being upside down, and with your eyes closed and your eyes rolled back, and someone says to get up or stand up, and you're trying so hard to do it, and it's so frustrating, and you can't really think about anything else, and all you do is try to get up, and that's how it felt to me. Like, it's like you can't really function. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, yeah, I was dealing with that for the 2 months that I was at our house. We had bought a house together back in 2022, January. And we lived there since, and like he left me there by myself. Like, yeah, no car, no job, no money, no food. So, and then dealing with my mom dying and my brother, and it was very overwhelming. So even now, it's very overwhelming. It's like one thing after another, and then a lot of stories that, like, then he's suing me for $68,000. So I'll have to go into that later. And then he evicted me, and now I have an eviction under my name. So he's like a real big jerk. And I keep asking him, and what did I do to you to make you want to do that to me? Like, but I think I have an idea. Like, again, this is an intro. I just want to see how I got here real quick. I don't want to make this a too long video, but so yeah, he left, and then I started selling my stuff, just to get by to eat. And fuck, there's a roach. I'll tell you where I'm at. It's not a horrible place, but I guess I could show you. I am at Super 8 Hotel, and sorry, it's a mess. Super 8 Hotel in Dallas, Fort Worth. But yeah, if you know Dallas, Fort Worth, Plano was where I was living before. It's a pretty decent place. Um, so coming to here is kind of, I mean, I grew up poor, but I think I grew up in a small town in West Texas, and being poor doesn't mean you're ghetto. It just means, you don't have money, and there's not a lot of crime there. It's just a tight-knit community. So when you think of being poor in, I guess, the bigger cities, you think of crime and drugs, and like in my small town, like nobody done drugs pretty much. I mean, I'm sure they did, but now they do. There's a lot of meth going around there, and like when I was growing up, there was no drugs pretty much. Like if someone done drugs, like everybody knew, because that would be the talk of the town or the school. Like, oh my God, he's doing drugs. Like, so yeah, that's how small town like that. But anyways, yeah, I'm coming here, and that's where I'm at now. So I just saw that road. So, anyways, I never thought I would be homeless ever, 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 because I've always worked. I've always had my apartments. I've always had a car. I've always had money. I mean, I don't want to say my family wasn't rich, like I said, like, but I've always been able to sustain myself. But like right now, my mental health, going through the breakup, coming to the realization that I'm homeless, it's just hitting me. So yeah, I'll go into more details. I want to, do a vlog or videos about what resources I found and how I've been able to, or how I'm going to sustain my sanity, my well-being. My boss got me this hotel for a couple of days, and every day, every minute that passes, not every minute, but every moment that I could think about, like, where am I going to be after this finishes? Like, I don't want her to support me. Like, having a hotel every night is very expensive for her, so I'm so thankful she got this for me. Today's Tuesday, August 20th, I believe. Yeah, I'm so confused about the time. August 20th, 2024. It's 10:07 p.m. Yeah, I'll go into everything, like how different videos of, like, before I do my daily vlog, I'll just do different videos of how I came to where I'm at, and then a little about me. Like I said, I don't like to be the center of attention. My main focus is to help people, and also myself, because I don't have no one to talk to. Like, whenever I got with my ex, like, I kind of shut myself off to everybody. I was just focused on him, but now I really don't want to go back to my old friends and be like, hey, how are you doing? Like, that would be so bad of me, because I kind of shut everybody off, and to do that and be like, oh, well, now I need you guys right now that I need something, or no, I don't want to do that. That's pretty fucked up. So I could go back home, but like I said, my ex is suing me for $68,000. So I'll go into that later too. It's just one thing after another. So that's my first video. I will keep you updated. I'll try to do daily vlogs, or if you guys want to tell me. I don't have an audience right now. Like, I have 0 followers, or whatever you want to call them. So as this thing goes, I really want to know what y'all want to see, and I'll try to do videos of what I think would be helpful for people, but I don't want to just be wasting y'all's time and wasting my time, because time is of essence. I got to get shit going. Like, there's only so much you could do as far as jobs searches. Like, you go out all day, but like when it's wind down time, like, this is what I want to do. Now I'll vlog whatever I do throughout the day, this and that. But yeah, hope this helps somebody out. I see a lot of those fancy traveling vlogs, and they look so nice, and people travel around the world, but I want to, I guess, the other side of humanity. Like, everyone says, like, the social media life is so different than what reality is, and it is. Like, you never know what's going on behind those camera lenses and screens. For all you know, they people put on a face, one face on social media, but they're being, you know, sorry, it keeps going. That they don't have a not so good life. So, and I don't want to to put it out there. I don't. I'm not racist. I'm not. How can I be racist? Well, I guess you can, but I'm not sexist. I'm not straight out to get straight people or these people saying right now. I'm not. I don't hate Republicans. I don't hate Trump supporters. I just, But one thing that I did learn is people are pretty fucked up. As I try to be nice, I try to be giving. I always put people before myself. I try to give. Make sure everybody's good, and you don't, just things like that. But even give away stuff for free. Like whenever I was having my, sorry, I keep going. Whenever I was selling my stuff, like there was these two Mexican ladies that came to my, quote unquote garage sale. Like I would be having my garage open and just be selling stuff throughout out my garage. So they first came, they looked humble, and they usually walk around a little park that we had, and I said, hey, y'all want to come take a look at my stuff? Y'all can have a few things for free. I started giving away stuff like a stupid. I shouldn't have done that, and I'll tell you why. So they started getting things over things, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and go for it. So they come every day, wanting free things, and I finally, because I don't stick up for myself a lot. I guess I'm a pushover, but I've learned since then. Like you have to, those that are pushovers, you know who you are. Just don't let people take advantage of you. Speak up, because people don't know. Sometimes people just don't know like what they're doing. Like that's what they do, and you got to tell people. Some people do know, and it's pretty fucked up. But some people just go at it. But these two women knew what they were doing. Like, because I finally told them, I was like, I'm going to be moving from here, and I'm not at my goal, and I can't be giving y'all stuff for free. And they never came back. I think they bought, both of them to combine, bought like $40 worth of things, but they took like almost 500, maybe even $1,000 worth of stuff. Like, and I'm so stupid. Anyways, I'm learning my lessons. But yeah, I'll go ahead and shut this down because it's getting late. I need to shower and stuff. But yeah, let me know once I start getting followers, like what y'all want to see. Like I'll start making videos of what y'all want to see and how I get through this. And even if I do get through this, like I don't want nobody's help. Like I don't want to say I'm too proud, because I already got help from my boss and my little couple of my coworkers gave me some. But but my sister told me, she's like, just come back home. And I was like, I could, and I would. If my mom was here, I'll probably still go back home because I miss her cooking. I miss her. When we're there, I'm sorry, okay, I'll just stop right there. Okay, this end of the video, I will do day by day. Again, today's Tuesday, August 20th, 2024, 2014. I could say stay in there, keep your head up. Whoever watches this, keep your head up. There are times that I wanted to give up in horrible ways. I'll explain it later, but I can't. I gotta keep going. There's too much to live for, So those of you who are contemplating suicide, I did. Please do not give up, okay? Please, don't give up. There's a way. There's a way. There's gonna be a way. There has to be a way. We live in the richest, well, not the richest, not anymore, because we live in one of the most wealthiest countries in the world with so much opportunity. Like, you cannot give up. I want to say we, but I'm going to be talking to you. Don't give up. Do not give up. I know it can seem hard, like nobody's there for you. There's probably nobody there, but know that I'm here for you. Talking to you, whoever you are, I'm here for you. reach out to me in the comments, and I'll try to, be there for you as much as I can, and kind of be a support system, because me talking to these videos is because I don't talk to nobody. I don't want to keep bugging people about how I'm feeling, and so this is kind of an outlet for me to be able to release my mind and talk to people, quote unquote talk, because I really want y'all's feedback on what y'all think, and if you have any ideas, if you've been homeless, like I really want to know like what you've done that helped you. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Stay tuned. I will keep uploading videos. Take care. Good night.